Alright, whatever.
Alright. Oh, hello, what's up? Dark Manji here, and we're going to play Breath of the Wild.
Welcome to episode 2 of this man's podcast. Corey. I think it's episode 2, right?
yeah, it
You
is.
ain't been podcast behind my back, have you? In your
Podcast.
clandestine podcast.
Who invented the word podcast?
That's a good question.
You know what? Interesting.
You know, I feel like it's going to be the first person who did a podcast. Like, that's just what it's going to be. The first dude who sat in front of a microphone
damn, I gotta
and talked to himself for a couple hours. I imagine, like, the first time someone ever did a podcast, everyone thought they were insane. Because, like, who are you talking to? Myself, but I'm recording it so that people can listen to it later. It's like, it's just you talking at a microphone and a wall for a while.
It's probably some dude. He's like perpetually black and white in the radio era.
Yeah, I gotta switch controllers.
Why?
I heard this great new thing.
Because to do the puzzle thing, you have to use like the Wii Switch remotes on the side of the Switch.
I got you.
Yeah, and I can't do it on a regular controller.
Okay.
So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, better.
I'm gonna Google to see who invented the podcast.
Go right ahead.
I mean, just specify the term because I don't care who did the first podcast. Just who came up with a name.
It's Alexander Graham Bell.
Ugh.
No, I'm joking.
I was about to say, don't lie to me, boy.
I don't know, I'm trying to.
Some random people I never heard of. Adam Curry and Dave Weiner.
Yeah, that name means nothing to me. Adam Curry sounds familiar for some reason. Was he also in Saved by the Bell?
Yeah, right.
Just kidding.
Looks like he hugged Obama one time.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's all I know.
Down. Obviously,
A picture of George W. Bush for some reason. And there's Alexander Graham Bell. There it is. Thought I was joking.
Huh.
I was, but he was there.
What the hell's going on?
I gotta do these stupid puzzles.
Dude, there
I
was
think
something,
you beat this one the other day, right?
I know, and I didn't save it.
there was something that I saw
Oh,
the
that
other
sucks.
day that was like, well, actually, it was today. It was talking about what was it? The United States did. We successfully shot down an ICBM that we shot at ourselves. I guess the United States did a test where they fired a dummy ICBM at Hawaii, like near Hawaii, I guess, to test whether the American
We're actually able to shoot one.
yeah, it's the new like Aegis intercept system, and it performed flawlessly. Apparently, like it like transmitted that the shot had been was in the atmosphere. Like what was it? A satellite picked it up and then transmitted it to an Air Force base, which then transmitted it to a destroyer, which then launched the interceptor missile, which then just blew it out of the sky.
Did that happen recently, or was that like in
I saw the news today, so I don't know when it happened specifically, but I saw the news today. So
That's crazy.
yeah, but there's a lot of worry politically about what it means for like the state of our nuclear security, namely because like if there is no longer a way to deter a country by saying, the whole what was the mutually assured destruction. Now that we're able to just like say no, we're not gonna have to get obliterated. Like there's worry in the international community of like what's stopping us from just going ham. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, we've had that a while. Wasn't the Aegis thing? It's pretty old now, right?
it was in test runs. Like it was in development, yeah, for a while. But it's one of those things that it takes a long time to get shooting a fucking Mach something missile out of the sky effectively. So they like this is the first time that it's worked as intended, and it's like on all firing on all cylinders, I guess. Because like I imagine fucking literally shooting an ICBM out of the sky with an interceptor missile is probably hard as shit. Like
Yeah, no, I think I just remember it was something. Wasn't that the Star Wars project? I think it was Ronald Reagan. I don't actually know, but I just thought it was old.
I remember there was I do remember it was like a something curtain. It was like a steel curtain, I think, some shit like that, where they was like, no, never mind. That's something different. That's literally a minigun strapped to a fucking like a warship that shoots incoming missiles. So never mind. I lied. That has nothing to do with nuclear anything. That's just a really cool defensive like system that ships have for dealing with oncoming missiles, which is to fill the sky with lead.
You know, one thing that's really crazy to think about is the U.S. had nuclear bombs before anybody. Imagine giving any country that head start, and they just don't use it. They used it one time to stop a world war, and then they just never use it again. That's crazy.
Well, I feel like it was because of what happened. You know what I mean? Like they saw it, and like the American people were like, "God damn, that's fucked up." And then
but that wasn't a nuke though. That was an atomic bomb, right?
I think it was. Wasn't it like it was like, well, I think it's like different grades of nuclear weapons. Like
so atomic is nuclear.
Yeah. We're splitting an atom, bro. Because it's like
I don't know.
There's like the old fashioned atomic bombs. And there's like hydrogen bombs. And it depends on what's being split and what atomic material is being used, what it's classified as, I guess.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. Like you give it to the U.S., our country ostensibly got a conscience.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like any other nation, China, Russia, I don't think you could expect the same outcome.
No, definitely not. I doubt Russia would be that conscientious about it. And they breed a very I don't know what, like, people there they're just different from us. Like the culture is so like dry and unfriendly, it seems.
Yeah. Is there such thing as a force field of a sort?
Bro, that would be really cool, but I don't think we've come up with anything of that sort yet.
Maybe somewhere in some science lab, like.
Yeah, they're working on something. I do know something that came up that one of my coworkers mentioned. He's a big gun nut. He used to be in the armed forces, so like it's just like really into firearms and all that goodness. But I guess like a lot of the new armors that are coming out, you can buy vests and ballistic plates and stuff. But a lot of the new ceramic plates that you can buy for like self-defense armors or whatever, they can take, like, it used to be that they could take maybe like 3 rounds and then they were useless because they would just get shattered. You know what I mean? Which was their job. But like modern, like newer stuff can take like dozens of rounds before they become compromised and like no longer protect you, which to me is absolutely insane, because it used to be like, oh, your Kevlar vest, you can take maybe 3-4 shots, and then after that, like, you might as well just be wearing a really expensive shirt. Like now it's just like motherfuckers are just I apologize for that. People are just like tanking like dozens and dozens of rounds. Well, not people, but like the test dummies, because obviously I'm not going to be watching YouTube videos of people live testing bulletproof vests.
Dude, it's getting crazy out there. Like I've been watching these new armored vehicles. Like anything that you could buy at a dealership could be converted into like an armored vehicle nowadays.
It's what's happening, man. Like there's that whole idea of like technicals as a class of like military vehicle. They have no reason to be like Toyotas. A lot of little Toyota like Hilux, the little like trucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll literally just like up armor them and strap a anti-air gun to the back of it, and there's your armored vehicle. Like pure like it became. I think I watched this like whole documentary on it, how like the Toyota truck became like the third world despots like go to like military transport just because they were so cheap to like own and produce.
And they're really rugged too. Those things are like
Oh, yeah.
badass.
Yeah, like parts interchangeability, how long they last, how good they are on gas.
They just go up to a dealership or something, just 0% down, you're out of there.
No, man. Well, think about it. Like, yeah, you're like a Middle Eastern despot, and you just contact Japan and be like, hey, I need a Toyota. Like, I need a shipment of Toyotas like to this harbor. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, whatever. Here you go.
I
Did
saw
you
a
mention?
picture. Oh my bad.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It was like a dude who owned a truck for like his air conditioning repair like business, and he saw a picture of that same truck being driven around with like an anti-aircraft gun on the back of it.
Yeah, I saw that. It still had the logo for his business.
Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
everything. Like, Jiminy Jillikers, dude. How does that happen? Like,
It's crazy advertising.
like who sold that? Like, who was like, this is the truck. We're taking this. You know what I mean? There you go. Because like, if he lost the business, think about it. If he lost the business, it got bought at an auction, shipped overseas, and then converted. I don't know how many hands that had to have passed before it got to the last guy, but Jiminy Jillikers, dude, that's a lot of freaking moves. Or you
Have you guys seen the new Tesla truck?
I have
Looks
not,
like a pyramid.
I
Yeah,
have not seen it actually. Like,
it looks so goofy.
let me.
Yeah, it looks like a cartoon.
I'm gonna mute myself and go look it up real quick. Hold up.
Damn it.
Is it actually good? Like, can it like stop bullets and stuff?
Well, when they were doing the first demonstration, what's his name? Elon Musk threw a piece of
Yeah,
like something at the window and it shattered. So that was embarrassing.
like a steel ball for the window. No, I see.
But apparently it's a really rugged truck. Like it's completely aluminum. Yeah.
That's insane. An entirely aluminum truck. I see it. I'm looking at it right now. The Cyber Truck or whatever.
Yeah.
It is-
Cybertruck.
It is
So-
not. It is not an attractive looking vehicle. Have you seen it, Tyler?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it is. It's not a good looking truck. I'm not gonna lie to you. It doesn't. It does not appeal to me in many ways.
It looks like if Egyptians could have made a car, it would have been that.
Yeah, honestly, it does kind of have that feel to it. I don't know, man. Like, I don't like. I'm not one of these people, who's like hates on Tesla just because it's not a gas guzzling monster. Like, I don't really like care one way or another. If it gets me from point A to point B, I'm good. So like, it's cool that he's doing it. You know what I mean? Because like, what was it? There was this whole thing about how electric cars were like really, like they were the wave of the future, and then like something happened, like major car manufacturing like stunted
The oil industry pretty much killed it.
Yeah.
They didn't want
Because
to
manufacturers can make a car. It's just who's gonna buy them.
Yeah. If they were cheaper, dude, I would have an electric car right now.
It's not just that, but these Teslas you see everywhere, they don't have a lot of range. Like a full charge would take you like 300 miles, and then you got to charge again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
it's
like
where
a
do you
gas car
find
could
that?
take you. Yeah, they're not anywhere.
Man.
I mean, they're not all over the place. It's like a handful of places that you can charge your car.
And that does kind of suck too, because that means like you are limited. Like moving to a different town, you're towing your truck there. I mean, your car there. You're not using it to get there.
Yeah, but it looks like the future is electric. So
I mean, it should be. It really should be. Like it's just easier. It's safe. You've already got the infrastructure that can like.
Manny, you keep cussing, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, right. You're the one doing it. Right?
Crap
Anyway,
baskets.
there you go.
Don't forget the rules. Don't bend the rules, guys.
And you gotta say crab cakes anytime you want to curse. You gotta say crab.
Gosh, dang it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure, like,
Aw,
with YouTube, we
Jimmy
can curse,
Jones.
but, like,
I think it's after the first minute they don't care. Or
Yeah.
is it the first 10 minutes? I don't remember. I know it's like after the first certain amount of time, it's like anybody's game.
20 minutes.
Dude, this
of
is hard for me
nonstop
too because you guys already know like the F word is like I love that word so much. It's my bread and butter, bro.
Fun?
Yeah, exactly.
perfect
That word
Yeah, but
makes
I'm having an issue
makes
with
me-
this
it's
stupid
like-
puzzle.
fun to say. It's just fun to say.
No, but I'm getting
Manny, is it possible to push both of those down? Like
No,
both
I-
of the water spouts?
no. I gotta do it one at a time.
Can you like lock one and then push the other one down?
No, but by the time I leave, oh, you know what? Wait a minute. You gave me an idea.
Like you can't shoot the other one right now either?
Yeah, hold on, dude. I got an idea, but I gotta do it real fast.
Can you shoot fire onto it? Like you don't have to use that thing?
You know what? Maybe. That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna try that. Yeah. You know what? I'm not even gonna mute it
Your
because
phone saying, listen to me.
I don't even have fire arrows. So no, that's not an option. So I'm gonna have to do the hard way.
I got it. Pitter patter, get at her. What's the?
Actually, you know what? I don't think I can. Now that I think about it.
Hold on. Look at the thing where the flame thing comes out of. Look up real quick.
Yeah.
Look up all the way up. This is mostly for me. I'm trying to look at something. No, bruh. Oh, is that as high as you can look?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because I was looking at the actual like thing where the fire is coming out of. Why are there two holes?
What's that cube supposed to be?
It's a puzzle.
It's the Allspark.
You see that thing? You see? Look up.
Okay.
Saying there's an orange like button looking
You
thing.
see that orange looking button up?
No, look
That's
all the
a
way up, all the way
chest.
up.
Nah,
Follow up.
it's fine, dude. That right there. See that orange button looking thing? What is that?
I
Can you manipulate that in some way?
don't see it.
Oh, okay.
Are you talking
Is that a
about?
chest? Like almost
Yeah. I know what you guys are looking. Remember, the
Cook out.
YouTube server is a bit delayed.
I got you. It's that
Yeah,
it's
there's some.
that orange button that's up there above the chandelier that's coming down to light fires. But anyway, the moment I turned this on, because I just like joined the podcast, I stopped thinking of other things to talk about. It's dangerous.
It's distracting. I have ADHD, man.
It really is. That's why I'm literally like I look at it and then I look away because I got
All these bright colors.
16-bit colors.
What's the activity, like one outdoor activity that you will never participate in?
Oh man, there's a bunch.
No, but I mean like okay,
Hmm.
like tell me which it is and what's the reason. Just for funsies.
Probably skydiving because I'll die.
You know what? Mine is spelunking.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Cave exploration because I would rather go skydiving. I would rather die quickly. You know what I mean? Like that's just a splat and you're gone. Whereas spelunking is like you get trapped
Damn
in
it, dude! This is really making me mad.
and you just die, bro. You know what I mean? Like there's no.
Yeah, like wasn't there a dude? He got stuck in a crevice and was there for like however many days.
The
Getting
guy.
crushed. And he almost got it. Go. Fuck.
Think about that.
Now
Imagine
you
that.
have wood to be too rough. Right?
Ugh. What a
Well, I
rough-
almost died snorkeling.
Oh shit! How did that happen?
I was with Cody and his brother, and it was my first time. And they must have forgot. And I'm trying to carry the tank with me because it's, carry the tank and put the thing in your mouth and just walk around. That's what they were doing. And, the tank got stuck on a bunch of rocks. And it's not, what do you call it when the water's like super foggy and you can't see anything? Not foggy, but
Oh, like cloudy,
yeah, it was
maybe?
really, yeah, I couldn't see anything. and I didn't know which direction to go. I got distracted with the tank, and then I started moving in the wrong direction. And then the tide was just like pushing me. I'm like, oh, screw this. So I was trying to swim to the top, and the tide was just not allowing me to get to the top, and I started panicking.
Your bed.
I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna drown.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, so I just decided to just like swim up, but more like in a slanted. I'm not the best swimmer.
Yeah.
I went like I'd say like at a 80-degree angle. Then I got to the top, and I'm like, oh my god, that was like the scariest thing. I felt like I was on my last bar there, like I was gonna just die.
Wow.
Yeah, but I left the tank. It just, they went back for it. They couldn't find it.
Yeah, I'm about to
Yeah.
leave this temple because this is ridiculous.
But I don't think I'd ever go skydiving. That is just unnecessary.
I actually do want to go skydiving, but like the one sport that I wish I done when I was a kid, believe it or not, was skateboarding.
You
And
guys
Skateboarding?
just, like, completely forgot the actual question, which was like, what outdoor activity would you never do and why?
oh, honestly,
Y'all just telling stories now.
I mean, that's a good story though.
yeah.
I'm just gonna say no, it was a good story, but I'm just gonna say that Manny's outdoor activity is skateboarding.
Well, hold on.
Deep dive.
No, hold on. Wait a minute. I have to think about this.
Man,
Underwater cave diving.
Bro, that one is terrifying.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I wouldn't.
In
That's
general,
like
off top,
Easy
like,
to die.
yes. Well, isn't that one of those things where like you lose? I remember that was the thing that was mentioned. Like people who do it, like it's so easy to lose direction, so they'll carry like a vial filled with water filled with air tied to a string, so they can just know which way is up.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they'll be in the water and they'll just like let it hang so it'll float, and it's like, okay, so that way is up. Now I can kind of orient myself. Disorient.
Yeah.
That was the word that I
I'm
was
not
thinking
gonna
of.
lie. I fucking quit.
Christ, dude, like that's rough, man. Like not even know, like I couldn't imagine being in a place where you don't even know which way is up.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Well,
a
I know
nightmare
which
for him.
I know which way was up. I just didn't know which direction to walk towards. So,
Mm-hmm.
and it felt like I just couldn't swim for some reason. I don't know what it was. I started panicking.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I felt like the tide was just like so hard. I just couldn't go in the direction I wanted to go. I couldn't go up.
The ocean is a terrifying. Like I love the ocean, but I do not trust it. I do not like I don't know.
Dude, you don't know what's in the ocean. It's like
Because there's the realm of freaking Poseidon. Like that guy doesn't want anything but your blood. Like he just wants you
Right.
dead.
no, it's
Like
Yeah.
it was one of those things that I told my friend. Like I was talking to a friend of mine. I was like, you'd rather be lost at sea or lost in the woods. 100% the woods. Because like you can fight to survive there. Like the ocean doesn't give a crap. Like fight all you want. You're gonna die here.
Yeah, we don't belong in the ocean.
I don't know,
It's
man.
for real. It's like one of the most unnatural places you could find yourself.
yeah.
You know what drives me crazy is when
What?
people start saying, "Oh, the beaches are infested with the sharks." Like infested with sharks.
Are you
like-
serious?
Like they're just in the sand waiting for somebody to walk up. Like
That
Yeah,
doesn't-
like people were like, don't be so concerned about the shark. You're in the shark's living space. Like you don't belong there yourself.
hey, get out, leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It's like what the hell. No, but it's crazy though. Have you guys see that movie? I think it's called Underwater. It came out like this
I
year.
want to watch that movie. I have yet to see it, but I really do want to.
Dude,
I
I
don't
thought
think
you
I've
saw
seen
it, but
Yeah.
like it's dude, it's insane.
You're talking about the Secret Cthulhu movie, right?
Yeah, like legit, like that movie sums up like the fear of like, oh my god, dude, I can't even. It's ridiculous.
What is it about?
Without spoiling it, it's basically like these people.
It's basically it's Twilight set underwater, but replace a vampire with something actually scary.
Sea creatures.
I'm
know,
just kidding.
You, damn. I wouldn't
Dude,
even
speaking
compare
of
that to Twilight.
I know. I'm just messing around because of the main actress.
I was just thinking, like, speaking of sea creatures, I ever explained to you guys or let you guys know how much I hate manatees?
You never
You
have.
sort of mentioned it.
No,
I
please,
ha-
please tell me.
Dude, when like I probably because the only field trip they used to take us in middle school was to the freaking coral reefs and to this one place by the what you call by the plant.
Oh, the power plant,
Yeah,
Manatee Observatory or whatever.
yeah, I hated that place, and we used to stare at the manatees for hours. I'm like, screw these animals, man! Like they don't do anything.
Well, they're
Like they're
essentially.
ugly, and they're not majestic at all. Like they make it seem like they're such a big deal.
Yeah, I always thought manatees were neat, but I always kind of wondered what they tasted like.
Me too. Yeah.
They're stupid.
Like they're literally like sea cows.
They
Like
are.
they're probably delicious. Like they don't move a lot. They subsist entirely on vegetables. So
Mhm.
like they're
Isn't that
probably
why they're
pretty
endangered
tasty.
in the first place?
No, they're
Just
endangered
got
because they are idiots, dude. Their nature is retards.
Yeah,
They
no.
will swim to a boat. They will swim right towards a boat on purpose. Like, ooh, pow.
That's probably why they're becoming extinct. It's like at this point, man, humankind isn't even like killing them.
I think we stopped caring. We still care about turtles, though. I mean, tortoises.
Yeah.
I
Yo.
love those guys. Yeah, the gopher tortoise.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love turtles. I remember one time I was walking my dog, right? And this happened like I think a month ago. I was walking my dog and I stopped by this house and like there's these like two dogs like barking at my dog. And
Yeah.
as I'm still walking, I guess the dogs went into the other side of the house because I guess they have a big yard. That house had a big fence yard. And as I'm walking, as I keep walking, I look at the other side of the house. There's like these two dogs running and a tortoise just walking towards the fence. I'm
Wow.
just like I wasn't even expecting that. That was hilarious. Oh shit.
Yeah, one kind of cool thing. I know it doesn't really redeem them, but if manatees come across dolphins, they'll just kind of interact with one another.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they swim with one another, that kind of thing.
That's pretty cool though.
Honestly, it's probably the dolphins harassing the manatee, but neat to watch.
I'm sure the manatee's got to have the brain of a like. The brain's got to be super tiny.
Yeah. The lights are on, but nobody's home.
I mean, we think the dolphins are probably being nice, but they're probably cussing them out. Like, look at these.
These fucking idiots.
What do I do with this ball?
Yeah, dolphins can be mean.
Yeah, dolphins can be mean.
No, dolphins are like ridiculous, dude. Like, shoot, there's even reports of them raping humans.
Dude, everybody was making such a big deal over Elian Gonzalez. And as young as I was, I'm like, I'm pretty sure those dolphins just wanted to tear him apart.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh my God, Jesus used him to save him. And oh my God. Yeah, right.
Look, I found a picture of a manatee brain compared to a cow's brain. Look how smooth it is. They really are just dumb.
Jesus.
Look how smooth it is. There's nothing in there.
Bro, I had a Legend of Mario compilation going on in the background for some reason. I mean, Jellicers. Weird.
The manatee's brain looks like a stomach or something.
What are we looking at?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, they're
They're the
smooth
manatee.
brains.
Yeah,
They're
they have
literal
smooth brains. They're like
brains.
they're stupid.
They're literal retards. Oh man.
I see a manatee from now. It's gonna make fun.
It's like,
It looks like chewed up gum or something.
it makes sense why they exist exclusively in like the flats, the long grass, the grass flats or whatever. It's the only place they could survive. in the shallows where every other creature leaves their babies. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you stay in the kiddie pool
Yeah.
forever. They
There's no
literally
reason for them to be smarter. Huge.
Yeah, there is no reason for them to be smarter. They have there is no adversity for them to overcome. It's like, what's the grass gonna do? Run away from you? Like, holy crap, that's insane. I never saw this. It looks like pate, dude. Freaking sea lions. Look at sea lions with the big brain play over there. Them deep ridges, man. Those boys are over there hunting. Sea lions scare the crap.
What if
Those things could rip your legs off, bro? That would be death.
Yeah, right.
What if land cows are more smart than land lions?
Wow.
You know what I mean? The lion is just such a badass. They're just be smart.
Yeah. Meanwhile, cows just cows actually have like their own little like social structure, don't they?
Yeah.
Like I know because
They have,
I know
like, friends.
yeah, they have like a best friend, and they get really sad if they like leave or get slaughtered. So it's like they have like their own little like I don't know, social lives, And I think that's sort of something that happens like whenever any creature develops society, like it's or social structure. It's you're more intelligent than not. It's a shame they're so delicious though.
I wish animals could talk.
I don't.
Oh god. What about
You know
dogs?
why?
All right.
Because freaking people who work in slaughterhouses would actually kill themselves. Like it wouldn't just be like the chronic depression they currently suffer. They would actually kill themselves.
You think so?
Dude, there's already that like there was like a study done of people who work in slaughterhouses, and they are like the most unhappy people in the world.
I bet, yeah.
They have like the highest divorce rate out of any other like statistical like quantity. Like they're the most like spousal abuse, just because they're just desensitized all the time because all they see is death all day.
I saw like one of those videos where it's like a PETA group, or like an animal rights group. They're trying to stop a chicken slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
And the camera pans for like a second to this woman who's just like, it's her job to just chop heads off chickens. I was like, man, that lady looks so jaded,
Like how else could you be? How else could you be? You know what I mean? There is nothing else for you. Like you have to you can't you have to harden your heart or you die.
Yeah, and you're just there all day and your thoughts killing animals.
Yeah, holy crap, dude. That would be just, oh god.
That's why I wish animals could talk, because that way, we'd be like, okay, it hurts. It does hurt, so let's stop killing them.
You know what? Let me give you this. I've slaughtered animals and I talk to them while they die, just because as a comfort, like to them and to me. I pet them and I talk them through it. And I feel bad about it.
I straight up cried when I killed a hog with my dad.
Yeah, man. I had to slaughter a goat, and like it was rough, man. Like I just sort of sat there and like pet the little thing until it went. It took forever, man. It's rough.
I got lucky. I shot a deer and then it just died immediately. So I didn't have to deal with the full weight of it,
Well, I mean, then honestly, if you're gonna kill an animal, that's what you want. You want it to be fast.
Yeah.
Like I didn't stab this goat thinking, man, this is gonna be funny. Like, let's see how long I can drag this out. Like, I cut the main artery in the neck, try to like not damage anything else, and just let it bleed. Like no more pain, you know what I mean? You just bleed quietly, and that's it. Yeah, she didn't like cry the whole time. She wasn't making noise. She just didn't feel like dying. You know what I mean? It was fucking rough. It was just like, God, this sucks.
Yeah, my dad's coworkers or whatever, they had the pig tied up, and my dad's like, "Here, time to become a man."
No,
and I'm like, God. "Oh no, please!" I said I didn't even prepare myself for this. It's like, don't think about it.
Don't think
Dude,
about
like, it. Yeah, it's like right here, right there in between. I'm like, oh, okay, no. Oh, gosh. So, boom, in and out. And, dude, I just felt it. Like I felt like a huge knot right here in my chest, bro.
Yeah,
Like
man.
shit.
It hurts. It sucks because like you
Yeah.
see it. You can see the literal life like ebbing out of them, and you're just like, I didn't want this.
No, if it was just that, dude, the scream.
Oh, pigs are notoriously screamy. Yeah,
Oh my god, like I felt like I stabbed a human being, bro. I'm not even kidding.
Oh god, that must have been traumatizing.
because even when it even if you're no longer hurting them, like because that's the thing, like you guys have all been cut. You know that like being cut hurts, but then bleeding doesn't actually hurt. So it's like
Yeah.
it's the same with that. Like if somebody were to cut your artery, like the initial stab would hurt, but then after that, it's like you're just quietly getting weaker. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to freak
Yeah.
out about it. Pigs freak the hell out. Like it doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anymore. They just freak out. Like they because they understand. Like that's the thing. Pigs are smart enough that they're like, I'm dying. Like you have done a thing that is gonna end me,
Yeah.
and they don't like that shit.
I'm a dumbass.
I remember once in Mexico, I was made to hold the blood saucer, as it were. They were slaughtering a pig, and they had me hold a pan
Yeah.
underneath the neck of the pig, so I could collect up the blood. Because in Mexico, like eating blood is like it's a delicacy. I think it's like the same thing in Germany with like blood sausage and stuff, and like
Yeah. Yeah.
and black pudding. But like, dude, they in the moment it stopped bleeding, they took that blood, they took it into a kitchen, they fried it up with some oil, some salt, pepper, and was it cilantro and onion, and they just made tacos out of it. It was the craziest shit. I couldn't do it.
It's called mortadella or something like that, right? Mortadella.
More, they call it like morcilla, like something like that. But at the same
Oh.
time, like, bro, I was like, but I think you're right. I think what you're thinking is the Italian version of the same thing.
Yeah.
But dude, I don't know. I like at first the smell hit me, and then like the memory of like sitting there, like looking at a pig die. I was like, God,
Bro, like it was bad. I mean that was bad, but
yeah.
like nowhere as near as bad as killing my dog. You remember
Dude.
when that happened, right?
Yeah, the because he went senile and crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Manny.
Sucks that it even happens, man. Those poor things.
Yeah, I
Bro.
couldn't.
For real,
That must have
that's-
been heartbreaking.
Dude, that's the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Like I still get nightmares every once in a while.
I bet, man,
That's
because like
understandable.
because you love them, you know what I mean? Like especially dogs, bro. Like there's no like
100% innocent. Just,
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like yeah, exactly. Like I don't know.
I also hated like there were some people that were saying, "Oh, you know, he did it on purpose." I'm like, "What, dude? Are you serious?" Like, what
Dude,
the fuck?
I was ready to
Anyone-
fight. I was ready to fight people over that shit.
Yeah.
I was-
Dude, I wanted to kill anybody that said that shit because I'm like, you weren't there. It was just
Yeah.
me and my sister.
Like
Yeah.
in my mind, I was like, how dare you even make the assumption? Like pretend like you were like you know anything about this? Like how it's like the most personal thing that could have ever happened to anybody, and how dare
Yeah.
you make assumptions?
Dude,
I mean-
that day was like one of the worst days of my life, man. But I'll tell you what, between the pig and the dog, there's something about dogs. Maybe because I raised them, but I don't even think I could kill a strange dog that I don't know. It's just something about dogs.
It's like it is. I think it's a cultural thing because like there are cultures that eat dog. I could never. Like if I ever
I
saw
could never, man.
if I ever saw somebody like pulling a dog off of a leash or like off of a rope to take it into a kitchen, I would sucker punch that person and run
Like
away from that dog. No, I would
Dude,
run off.
in our culture, like eating a dog is like one step away from cannibalism because we treat dogs like part of the
Yeah.
family.
Like I feel like in America, well, okay, I think it's like maybe split in half. Like there's the half that would rather see someone eat a cat, and there's the half that would rather see someone eat a dog. You know what I mean? It's like I'd rather you eat a dog than a cat, or I'd rather you eat a cat than a dog. I stand firmly, and I'd rather see someone eat a cat than a dog.
Yeah, right.
Mainly
Cats.
'cause I don't like cats. Now, if it was my option, you would eat neither. Like, what's that really dumb thing? It's just like, well, I don't. Okay, whatever. It's not dumb to whoever believes in it. To me, I don't. It doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever. The sign that'll say, "Oh, at what point does it stop being a friend and start being food?" And it has like the horse. You know, it has like the lineup of like the cow, the horse, the chicken, the dog, the cat. You know what I mean? And then you see the people draw the line like right at like cow, like no, right at like the cat and the dog. It's like right here. That's where I draw the line.
Is it
And
like
yeah,
something about domesticated animals that you don't want to eat?
yeah. But I mean, they're at least with like cats. Like the reason we domesticated cats was because they killed mice. You know what I mean? Like they saved grain. The reason we domesticated dogs is because they helped us hunt. You know what I mean? They were useful animals. We needed them for different reasons. The reason we domesticated cows is because we wanted to eat them whenever it was convenient for us. Same with like pigs and like chickens. It's like this is a convenience animal. I want it around for when I need it.
Dude, I really don't believe the bullshit. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but about they have no other, you know, other meat around, so they have to resort to eating cats and stuff. I
No,
don't believe that because
no,
if you can raise cats, you can raise chickens.
yeah, no, they do that 100% because they want to. Like, not because
Yeah,
it has nothing to do with there not being anything else available. It's because
like
you,
dogs eat way more than chickens.
yeah, exactly. And it's because you've decided to eat that animal. Like, there is no, there's no chicken around, so I guess I'll have this cat, snake, and bat. No, like,
Man, I could never eat a dog. Like you look at a
no.
dog, you see intelligence in its eyes. You look at
Yeah,
something, a chicken. You're like, all right, this thing is kind of stupid.
chickens are literally chickens. Like, have you ever like? See, I've actually owned chickens, and I can tell you the way you
Not
see
as
that, you see the smooth brain on that sea cow. Same thing. Chicken is that, but like I don't even know, like a speck of the size. Like those things are giant artards. Like they just
so,
they're
I've killed a few chickens. I never felt heartbroken. I
yeah.
felt disgusted,
Dude,
but I didn't
it's the
feel
same.
heartbroken.
No, killing a chicken to me is the same as like killing a fish. You feel nothing because they don't have souls. Like you look at them,
Yeah.
you're just a dead-eyed creature. Like I feel nothing for you.
Yeah, no, I
Well,
was.
you'll probably take
I,
that back if you have to kill a chick, like a baby chicken. You probably wouldn't want to do
yeah,
I
that.
mean, yeah, but there's also no purpose to killing a baby chicken. Like, what meat are you gonna get off of that thing? Like, what was the point of this? You know what I mean? Like,
Yes, it's nothing but feathers.
fluffy.
yeah, that's it. It's just like, oh, look at this fluff ball. I guess I'll, I don't know, starve. There's nothing here.
I saw a YouTube video of a cow eating a
Herbivores.
chick.
I saw that, dude.
Oh,
I saw a deer do that. This freaking herbivores are monsters, bro. Like they're just like, oh, convenient food. Let me munch on this for a couple hours. And the poor chick didn't have any
those
idea what
everyone's.
was happening. The
Hey
chick was
Tyler,
like,
your
"What's
your
going
audio is
on?"
like really low, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, I can hear you a little better now.
There you go.
Yeah, so I remember I saw a video on YouTube about how like the Chinese, because they're fucking savages, man. Sorry, freak crap baskets.
I think at this point it doesn't matter anymore, dude. You're not gonna make any money off
Bro,
of
it's
this.
been like hours of you saying like "f this" like every other. You know what I mean? It's like it's
I,
fine.
I,
It's fine.
I gotta work on that. But anyways,
Yeah, it's okay. It's like the reaction, bro. Like you gotta,
yeah.
it's training yourself not to do it.
Anyways, the there's this video on YouTube where like the Chinese were like torturing dogs. And like they
Yeah.
would beat the crap out of dogs with bats, and you see the dogs crying and suffering in fear, and it's like, dude, what the hell? And crap like
Yeah,
this,
you showed me that. That's
I
crazy.
don't even understand like why. Like what is the
There,
purpose of that?
Apparently, there's some kind of cultural thing. This is what I heard that like the food tastes better if the animal suffers before you kill it. I don't know. That's
oh my
just a
god,
rumor, but that's what I heard.
Somebody just made that up. Like
no way, dude.
food tastes better if you cook it right, not if you beat the animal.
Yeah.
What a bunch of scummy monsters, bro.
Manny, was it you that sent me that video of the
I
dog
think
getting
so.
boiled alive and it was still barking?
Oh,
No.
maybe, but I was talking about a different video.
Oh my god, man.
You know, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing these like puzzles anymore. I'm gonna spend my entire podcast trying to do this crap.
Yeah, man,
It
go
feels like you've been
explore.
here the entire time.
I know. Well, no, it's a different one.
Bro, anybody who actually watches this in post is gonna be like, God, what is this guy doing? All you gotta do is blankety blankety blank.
No, but it's annoying
Yeah.
though, because it's like the first puzzle was annoying because I had to move the controller to a specific angle, and there's these like waterfalls that keep burning out the fire. And then this one, it's like I have to hit the ball to make sure it goes on the other side, and it just
Mhm.
doesn't make it. So I was like, screw it. Like I'm gonna do some quest,
Yeah, man.
like because I don't want this like I don't want this entire video of me like trying to like get solve puzzles the entire time. I want to have some fun.
Should have played GTA.
You know what? That yeah, but I asked and you guys didn't say anything, so I decided to
Dude,
play this.
let me be honest. You play whatever the heck you want. I am not watching you for the sake of actually like coming up with stuff other than like, hey, look at the color of that tree. So, you know what I mean? Like I
You
have to
think
because
you're
if I
hypocrites
yeah,
killing all
because
those?
yeah, no joke, dude. If I sit there and I watch it, like I can't. Like I'll be too focused on what he's doing.
Yeah.
So here is a oh gosh. Hold on, give me a second.
It got really quiet.
Too quiet.
Well, I think Kenny's trying to do something, but in the meantime, what you guys think about the fight?
Oh, Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr.
Yeah.
It's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, it's epic.
No, that was like, shoot, that was just like a good fight. Like you were expecting that to happen, or to be more like savage.
I thought Mike Tyson was gonna knock him out in like 20 seconds, the way that
Yeah.
like every Mike Tyson fight happens.
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. But dude, the other guy's really smart. Like he knew
Yeah.
how to move around.
Yeah,
Right, man. Well, I mean, that's you don't become a champion for nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both champs.
But like they were freaking, they're
See,
fucking
those
moving.
guys,
That was good.
they're over 100 years old, and they're still in better shape than most people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
between
right.
the both of them.
For real.
I still think it's hilarious how like what's his name, Jake Paul was like, oh yeah, oh yeah, I could knock out McGregor. I'm like, yeah, go for it. I
Yeah.
kind of want to see that happening.
Oof. No, I mean
They knock out a professional fighter that's been doing this for like 20 years.
Yeah,
they
right.
gotta do something for clout, man. That's all it is anymore. People are just clout chasing, as it were. You know, it's like, oh, I need the notoriety. I need people to pay attention to me.
How tall is Jake Paul? He's like 6'1", right? And then McGregor is what, like 5'8"? Is that how tall he is?
Yeah, probably 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, but like, again, McGregor has more experience.
Dude, McGregor is freaking insane. Like, dude's crazy.
But he's got a unique way to fight. Like when he was doing that boxing with Mayweather, it was like completely unorthodox.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say here?
Yeah, people do anything for clout, man.
Dude, it's the dumbest thing. Like honestly, I kind of like obscurity. Like I enjoy not being like well known and in the public eye. It makes life easier. The more
Bro,
people
that video that I made like 11 years ago, the Elmo versus Lil Wayne video,
Yeah.
like it's got more than, what is it, 2 million almost.
Yeah.
And like I got some other videos that are like 500,000, 600,000. I would do anything if I could get that today. Like my imagination has completely flatlined. I don't know what happened.
Preoccupation, anxiety. Like, dude, it's life. Like when you get older, you don't have enough time to be whimsical.
Well, it's not even that too. It's just like the YouTube algorithm is pretty bad.
Well, it has nothing to do with that. He's talking about his own personal creativity. He's not talking about just YouTube. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Sometimes
Like if I could just put out more content, I would have got more views and more money. But I don't know what to put.
I don't know, man. Like it's also like what people watch. Like for goodness sake, you know what I've been watching a lot recently? There's a guy who lives somewhere in like Southeast Asia, and this man does nothing but raise colonies of ants, and he posts YouTube videos about the progress of his ant colonies, and it is the most fascinating crap in the world because he doesn't just like. It's not just, you know, the typical ant colony in like the flat glass background. He like sets up entire like ecosystems inside of these massive glass tanks.
Does he name them all?
Yeah. It's Ants Canada. I'm gonna give this guy a plug if anybody's listening because it's a fantastic channel.
You heard what I said? Did he name the ants?
every single
Oh no, okay. See, because he names the colonies like they'll call them like the Ember Empire or the Jade Empire, depending on the type or whatever. And like You know, he'll name like all the other critters that are in there. So like if there's fish, he'll name them.
Has anybody seen Alfred?
Yeah, right. Oh God, he's
Alfred.
dead. But it's you know, and it's just like figuring out what'll actually get picked up is like the thing. Like I don't know. It's a strange world. Because I mean, I jumped from that. I jumped from watching a guy raising ants to some dude who tests Soviet era helmets against like actual like pistol rounds, which is
Wow.
insane. Yeah, dude fired one shot at this helmet. It's like a 9 millimeter round. It ricocheted and almost took the same dude's head off. Except
Yeah.
he was wearing a similar helmet, so it would have just been another ricochet, but still.
Mm.
Um, you know, it's like stuff like that. It's just like it depends on, as Mandy said, it's like the algorithm, and it's also like trying to figure out what, like you said, it's like trying to figure out what to put up there because
It's
you
like
never
my
know what's gonna
my
take.
problem is like my channel has all types of stuff. Like I'll
Yeah,
have that retarded stuff, and then I'll have like car videos, and then I used to have like videos of like different music videos, and then the
yeah,
copyright stuff came about, and I had to delete all of that.
dude, that's the insane thing about like music videos too. Because I mean, on car videos, like the people who would watch a car video probably wouldn't watch the retarded videos. You know what I mean? Like I don't know that those are like mutually exclusive or if they're not, you know, like will they, is there some cross pollination there? I don't know. Cause that's the thing about people, like we're all kind of different. So like you can like doing really dumb stuff and as well as like really technical stuff on like vehicles or stuff, you know, something. So it's how many other people are like that, you know what I mean? It's like it's kind of a crapshoot.
I think the big thing is just consistency. Like no matter what you're making, just continue making it.
Yeah, keep at it no matter what. Oh,
I think Ellie
oh, well,
dropped
yeah,
out.
Ellie just dropped. He'll be back in a bit, probably.
Yeah.
There he is.
What the heck was that?
Oh, I don't know, man. You dropped.
It keeps doing it.
Yeah.
What a ripoff! I want my money back.
uh,
Manny, can you ride that boat?
yeah, I did. I
missed it.
I was, yeah, you missed it. It's all good. I'm just
What
climbing
in
the
the
tree.
world is this Jack and the Beanstalk stuff?
I'm just exploring, doing whatever at this point.
Hey, what's the name? Is it Jack and the Beanstalk or Jack the?
Jack and the Giant
Yeah,
Beanstalk? Is
Jack and
that
the
it?
Giant Beanstalk. Yeah. Have you seen the Disney version with Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck?
You mean Donald Duck?
Probably as a child, but I wouldn't remember.
Oh, that movie's so
Yeah.
creepy, dude. That used to like freak me out when I was a kid because they're like super, like they're like starving. They don't have anything to eat, and they're like splitting a bean. And then
Oh, I remember that.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then like Donald Duck just goes berserk. Like that at that point, it's not even for kids. It was just like really creepy.
I bet. You know, some of the cartoons back in the 70s or 60s are like really adult rated. Like, you know, in today's age, we got like some cartoon animations like, you know, there's Spawn the animated series, Rick and Morty, Boondocks, and then there's like this Mortal Kombat animated movie that came out. But then like back in
Yeah,
the day, it's like it was basically porn because it was like Fritz the Cat. You remember that?
Chris the Cat.
Yeah.
That was porn.
Well,
It was
it's
like super adult oriented.
Yeah. I just
yeah.
remember it being very poorly animated. That's the only thing I remember about it.
Well, it
So
came like I said, it came
upsetting
out
to
in the
watch.
'60s.
That makes sense then.
Yeah, or the '70s or whatever.
It
But
was one of those like counterculture things.
and I drowned.
The was the cult following where all
This
it
is
gets is
stupid.
like niche appeal.
I think that's right.
You
Yeah.
dyed it.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, oh! I didn't know you could actually drown.
Yeah, you could drown in this game.
No, he's fine.
It's not a big deal though. What's this?
It is a big deal.
I just remember as a kid, I got Fritz the cat and the other cartoon cat mixed up. So as a kid, I was watching Fritz the cat, and it was really weird.
Did your parents ever caught you watching that, or?
I'm pretty sure. I think they're the ones that got it mixed up.
They just brought back Animaniacs.
Was it a TV show
Oh
or a
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I
movie?
remember that.
I think it was a movie.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it was a movie. There was like the first, and then there was a sequel to the movie.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, no. Ellie was saying Animaniacs came back on Hulu.
Mhm.
I haven't even watched the new one though.
I think I watched like one episode and it was pretty accurate. Like it was like, yeah, this is Animaniacs. I was like, all right,
Was it zany?
yeah. I mean, it's zany to the max, man. They still have baloney in their slacks, apparently.
Do they still like do what you call like is different skits?
Yeah. It's still pretty slapsticky, and they do. It's like the structure is more or less the same, dude. It's not.
Does it still have buttons and you remember Buttons the dog and the little girl?
Yeah, I literally watched one episode, bro. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it is one episode. I'm saying it's like different skits within the episode. Like
Yeah,
Pinky and the Brain will be last.
yeah. I
Yeah.
don't want Pinky in the Brain though. These guys are the freaking.
I
best.
do like the pigeons. Remember those?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, stereotypical Italian.
Yeah, Italian gangsters or whatever.
I used to have their McDonald's toy when I was a kid. Like that was hilarious.
You know what I had as a little kid for many years was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers watch.
Go Power Rangers!
Dude, you must be the coolest kid around. What the heck? It's freaking awesome.
Oh man, I had also another toy I had from McDonald's was one of the you remember Beast Wars, Transformers Beast Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I had the
Is
Manta
that the one
Ray.
where is that the okay? Never mind. See, I was thinking about the one where they were all dinosaurs.
Yeah, no, that's the same one.
Oh, it's the one. All right.
Yeah,
Heck
they
yeah.
were dinosaurs, and like I think one of them was a gorilla, a jaguar, a spider. But the coolest McDonald's toy that I ever got was that I can remember were the Pokemon ones. Like
Dude,
whenever,
heck
whenever the Pokemon the first movie came out, and then they also had like these special limited edition special Pokeballs that had like a gold tablet
Oh,
inside
I
of
remember
it.
that. Yeah.
I had the Mewtwo one, and I don't know what happened to it, but I know it got ruined. And those
The heck?
things, and those things are worth a lot of money.
What was
I
the
had
name
that,
of the
like,
knockoff? What was the name of the knockoff Pokemon? The
Digimon.
Digimon, right?
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
you know they're coming.
I-
You know they re-released. They rebooted the first season of Digimon.
Really?
Yeah.
Just don't care.
I never watched it. I didn't
Yeah.
know anything about it.
It's not for me. I'm not a kid anymore.
Was it a Pokemon ripoff or?
I wouldn't really say it is, cause like
Yeah,
It felt like it because right when Pokemon was at its peak, it came out.
You know what I've been really like bummed out by? That like as I got older, I am less willing to sit through movies that have any amount of predictability.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm the same
I
way.
start watching it, and then halfway through, I'm like, why am I here? Like, why am I just to suffer? It's like,
I remember having that epiphany as a child. I was like, wait, these cartoons all end the same way. Like, nobody dies,
like
nothing changes.
nothing happens. Like this, and it's the way I am with like just shows.
Yeah.
I watch like what was it, The Mandalorian? I
Yeah.
watched maybe I think it was the first season. I finished the first season and then I just stopped. There's another
Yeah.
one, Altered Carbon, same way. Like there's just so many shows I'll start and I'm like, man, this is cool. And then a thing will happen and I'm like, why? This served no purpose other than to introduce drama. Like this,
yeah,
like it was, and it'll be something stupid like, oh, I misunderstood what they said, so I'm gonna freaking go insane and start a whole rebellion. It's just like, no, he literally just said he wanted waffles instead of pancakes, and you're gonna kill his whole family? Like, what the heck? You know, like,
Yeah.
stuff like that. And I'm like, God, I hate this. Like, why is TV like this?
Yeah, no,
The
I don't
last
really.
really, the last really good show, man, like to me was Breaking Bad. After
Oh,
that,
that's good.
nothing has reached that level. Like nothing is as good.
Well, Game of
Game of
Thrones was
Thrones was
good,
yeah,
but
Game of Thrones was all right, but I didn't like the ending.
yeah, the
Yeah,
last
there
Oh,
was
season
nobody
was
did.
bad.
there was a point where that got bad, like very bad.
Yeah, honestly, I think everyone loved it because it was unpredictable and lots of people died permanently. And then at
Yeah.
the end, it just became another like cookie cutter show, you know?
Yep. Like you,
Crazy.
yeah,
It's weird how like nobody wants to produce entertainment that is risky, so they just use these cookie cutter things, you know?
yeah, the
They
same
did a lot of
theme,
risky
the
stuff.
same, yeah. And it's
Mm.
and then somebody does do something risky and it works, and it's just like, well, that's the point. Like you do something that's like
You don't know how
unexpected.
people are going to
Yeah,
react.
exactly, and people react well to it because it's freaking different. It's I don't know. That's what I like.
Genuine. Yeah.
I like when people have their own vision of what something should be. You know what I mean? It's like there is no let's see how it works with the crowd. Like no, it's this is what I want. This is the story I'm trying to tell. Has nothing to do with anybody
Exactly.
else.
Yeah, it's like
I don't care what they want to know. I'm telling a story.
yeah, they're telling a story for the sake of telling a story rather
Yeah.
than just trying to tell a story to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Like, and I think you've come up with that same thing. Like the other day when we were watching Primal,
Yeah,
you know, which was
Yeah.
like, oh man, I hope they don't go the route of like trying to milk this for everything it has. Because yeah, like that's what ends up happening. Like they take something that's really good, really original, and just like a wonderful thing, and then they just wring it dry for everything they can. It's freaking insane. I don't know.
A lot of
It's soulless almost, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
a lot of that stuff is repetitive too. Like it's almost like the same storyline over and over and over.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was telling my wife, it feels like a lot of these Disney movies or Pixar or what do you call DreamWorks?
Yeah.
They're like if they want to add a little drama, they'll just kill off the parents or one of the parents.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Something that doesn't affect anything.
Yeah, like that's how they create drama for kids.
It's like
Why
your
do they always
second.
gotta kill a parent?
It's like your second cousin, twice removed, died in that horrible car accident. It's like who? Oh, that guy we met once in season 2. Okay, I got you. All right, what else? I don't know. And it's
It's
like,
like people are fascinated with like depressing kids, dude, and like it's not nice.
yeah. So that's why I like watching dumb crap like the Animaniacs, Ed and Eddie. I like those shows because they were just there was no point other than like Ed and Eddie was the scam of the day.
Yeah, right. It was
And,
just
like,
simple.
Yeah.
And not only that, like Ed and Ed, it wasn't always the scam. It was like what's actually going to happen because there was kind of always something like different, like a freaking episode where they got into a what is it? They went Wild West with a bunch of turkey basters. Like who the
Oh,
saw
yeah.
that coming?
I remember that episode.
Canadian squirt guns.
Yeah, the episode where the city starts to like encroach on the suburbs and Plank goes fucking feral because he remembers his old city life. Like what the heck?
Dude, you know I
Like-
saw the last episode when I had a super high fever.
That must
And
have
the
been
Oh, was that
surreal.
the movie?
Dude. Yeah, when it was all a dream, or something like that. Like, and I went back to school the next day, and everybody was complaining about it. I'm like, really? I thought it was a dream. Like, I was just so like surprised. That's how they ended the whole show. It was just like the whole thing was Eddie was an old man reminiscing on the past.
That was actually supposed to be the last episode too.
But I mean, what's wrong with that? It's like that's what I'm gonna be doing when I'm old as hell. Just talking to my friends about the shit we used to do when we were kids. You know what I mean? Like, that's a good way to end it. It's just and it was funny seeing Ed old as hell. Like it's just old retarded ass, just like
They were all as like a crotchety old man.
yeah, because he would be.
Dude, you know what show was like the shit to me was Gargoyles.
Oh yeah.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
And think about it, Gargoyles wasn't afraid. Like the one of the main dudes died. He got turned to stone because of the sun. He just crashed down to the earth. He was like the main OG good guy, and you were like, oh my god, yeah, no, he's gonna make it back to the roost. He'll be fine. Nope, fucking here comes the sun and do, and then boom, right to the earth. It's like, oh god, why?
You know, another show that was good was Batman the Animated Series.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that's the best ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 That's the best ever.
Didn't they do something like every scene was drawn on black paper rather than white
Yeah.
paper? Yeah, to make
Yeah.
it like more dramatic.
It's insane.
That's
You
pretty
can
cool.
consider- Yeah.
I love the episode Batman versus Man Bat.
I think that was like the first episode.
Oh yeah.
Was it? Dude, that episode made me hop around pretending I was the Man Bat. Yeah.
Oh,
That was the first episode ever?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
I
I thought the Scarecrow was the first one.
Nah. I was watching it a little bit recently. I haven't finished it, but like, yeah, it was the first episode.
You know what episode
Was
I've been
it?
looking for the longest time? I looked on Dailymotion, and they only showed a little clip of it. Was Batman. I don't know if it's a whole movie based on the cartoon, but it's when Batman goes to Egypt or something like that. You know what I'm talking about? And like Cleopatra kissed anybody Cleopatra kissed, they turned old.
I do.
Oh,
not
that sounds
remember
familiar.
that.
I
Dang,
don't
dude, it's
remember.
been so freaking long. I remember nothing.
I don't know.
Nothing.
Wasn't there one where he fights a robot Batman, or was that like an older series?
Batman Beyond was fought robots.
No, this was like regular Batman, and he fought like a
Dude.
robot that was made to look like him, but
I
the
remember-
robot wouldn't kill him because it was Batman.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, so Batman ends up killing the robot, and he's like, "Was that a human? Like, did I just kill somebody?"
Yeah, right. Does that count? Like, I don't know. I
was
like
pretty
that though. Like, because even as kids, like it challenges your ideas of what like morality. You know what I mean? It's like, is Batman a good
Yeah.
guy? I don't know. Like, damn, I'm only like 6. What the hell? Like, can't answer these questions.
Why do you think they took away the guns in the show? Like the cops at one point had guns, and then they took them away, and then they never had guns.
They just had pointy fingers and freaking batons.
Yeah.
Probably
flashlights.
whatever, law, like, oh, we can't show violence or whatever.
Yeah. And
Oh
they never
right, yeah,
sh-
for the rating.
they barely shot at anybody. They would point the guns, but no one ever got shot. Or they would shoot at Batman, and he would do the fucking fancy spin and not take a single round. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking
What
of
is it? I remember. Hold on, I'm sorry. I do want to get this off my chest there because you mentioned Batman Beyond, and that was the very first instance where I saw, like, on any show, a depiction of a junkie. Because there was the one episode where people were paying money to get into these virtual machines that would like simulate real life, and it would be like their most ideal like life basically, and they had to pay money to experience it. So people were like committing petty theft just so that they could go back in there to like live a life better than what they had. So like that was my very first the very first time that I ever saw like what it was to be a junkie, dude. And it was like it was a freaking Saturday morning cartoon. You know what I mean?
That was the first time you saw anything related to a junkie, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, I was a little kid, bro. Like
You lived in Fort Pierce, man.
I know.
Yeah,
dude,
no, Ellie has a point.
Don't freaking dox me, bro. Dang. Jesus.
No, Fort Pierce is like.
No, I mean it's true, but like no, he's right, but like I didn't get it. You know what I mean? Like as a kid, you see them like hanging out at gas stations. You don't know what they're doing. They're just people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're just
That's
people.
true.
They're just people chilling. Like in Batman Beyond, it showed like a dude literally like coming out of that shit trembling, like begging for more time, and then going and running off and snatching a lady's purse because he wanted more
Yeah.
time. Like, I'm just like, God, people do that, man. I better be careful when I'm out there. Like, I don't know.
What
I don't
about
know.
when the Joker did that thing with the fish and everybody got like a permanent smile?
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah, when it hit Batman, that was scary.
Oh, yeah,
Like he just starts laughing and he just drops.
Dude, Batman with a smile is scary. Like, what's that thing that comic where like the Joker starts laughing and then like Batman starts laughing too?
Oh
And it's like it's
yeah,
raining and they both just start
It's the
yeah, and they
killing
both
joke. Yeah.
and they both just start laughing maniacally in the rain. Like, holy crap, dude! Like,
You know they made a movie about that.
yeah, man, I bet they would have. That was an intense scene. Like, why is like Batman broke? Like, that's literally Batman breaking. Like,
Yeah.
I remember there
yeah.
was one episode. I think it was like Scarecrow. You don't find out until the end of the episode, but he kidnapped Batman and put him into like a machine that simulates dreams. And it was like his perfect life. Like his parents were still alive, and
Oh yeah, that was creepy.
yeah, and it was really sad because it was like Scarecrow was like, you never smile. I just wanted to help you. Like Jesus.
You
That's
know,
actually really like yes, and that was the cool thing too, because villains weren't always just like
We're pure
evil.
evil. Yeah.
Yeah, like they were still human. Like I like shows that are like that, where like the bad guy has nuance. They're not just cartoony villains. They actually have like a reason for why they're the way they are.
Yeah.
It's rare to find that, man, because like you see like most TV shows now, like, oh, the bad guy just wants to conquer Earth, or they're here for the magic MacGuffin. It's like, no, dude, like there's more complex reasoning for things. Like, I don't know.
Dude, cartoons are so good back then. Everything was like very different from everything else. Like everything was unique.
Yeah.
Now it feels like everything's the same. Shoot, I
Yeah.
used to go from watching Arthur to watching Batman. Like
Yeah, but
right away.
Yeah.
and you're not wrong though. Like, have you noticed there's a lot of like TV shows right now, like kid shows that have like a very similar art style, if not the same art style.
Yeah.
Like you can barely tell
What's
them
it called? The
apart.
Cal Arts.
The what?
It's like Cal Arts style of drawing. Like they all have like looks like a caterpillar for teeth, just like a squiggly line with like lines in it.
Yeah. It's like it's
Compare, yeah, like Ed and Eddie to Batman to Arthur. Like all those art styles are very distinct.
didn't Cartoon
Yeah.
Network make a joke about that where it's like they showed the movie theater packed, and like it was the movie theater of the 90s, and it was like absolutely packed because it was like Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Lab, like
Yeah.
it had all of them like packed into that same movie theater. And then it showed like a more recent one, and there's like maybe a dozen people in this movie theater.
They all look the same.
They all look the same. Yeah, it was like sad. I was like, dang, dude, what happened?
yeah, right.
Like, because
Uh,
I mean, there's like I'm sorry, dude, I keep doing this, but like, there was like a bunch of kids who grew up wanting to be animators. Like, what happened to them? Where did they go? Like,
well, I know when I went to Comic Con, back in Miami a few years ago, there was this guy who did the voice of like Eeyore and Grimlock from Transformers, and he had like this. I guess he talked to. I guess he was talking to like the fans or whatever, and he didn't. He was just like, "Look, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, if you're going to go to school for I guess voice acting, just letting you know now, you're most likely you're not gonna get the job because there's going to be like a lot of people. Even though you get the degree, you're not gonna guarantee that you're gonna be like voicing a certain part or anything like that." Which kind of sucks, man, because you wasted all that time for voice acting. And
but I mean, I think that's like any talent based anything. Like, if this is not what they're looking for, it's just not what they're looking for.
yeah,
It's rough, man. Anything that has to do with that, like it's rough because there's a lot of
It's
people
a
that want to do it.
it's pretty much a business. Like you'll see the same actor getting a bunch of roles in 1 year.
Yeah.
yeah.
And not like it's not a business in the sense that you clock in. Like you are the business. You have to sell yourself, and it's like it's hard because a lot of people who want to be voice actors are like kind of like a lot of them are probably like introverts. You know what I mean? They're not good at selling themselves. It's just like you know what I mean. It's rough, bro. It's hard out there.
I just don't like to hear the same voices for different characters.
Yeah,
I don't either. I really don't either.
it could be kind of annoying.
And you
Yeah,
can
like
hear
when you're watching a movie, you can pick out like, oh, that person has done this voice and this voice. Kind of
Well,
messes with
it's
it.
also like there are certain voice actors that don't have range. They just are the voice. Like the voice is just their voice. They can't change it. They don't become someone different. It's just that's your voice. That's it. So those are especially bad because you hear them playing like a villain in one show, and then in the next one they're like, I don't know, the next door neighbor or some crap.
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean? It's like,
Yeah.
who is this
I
guy?
know, like the Flying Dutchman from SpongeBob, when he does that voice, you can hear it in any character he plays. So you're just like, oh, it's the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah. Dude, I like to meet whoever does the my leg.
My
thing.
leg. Yeah.
Best voice actor ever.
He deserves it. Yeah, he is the voice for that.
My leg.
My leg. It's like in every injury ever. That guy. God, I love that dude. What was the remember that fish tattoo that I posted some time ago?
I'm trying to remember that.
Oh my god, let me see if I
Vaguely.
can find it and repost it because Elliot'll get a kick out of this.
Yeah.
But I know one voice actor. I think her name is Tara Strong. She has like a lot of range, and if you look up the jobs they've done, it's like it's ridiculous how many TV shows they've done.
Hey Elliot, look in the general.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
My leg.
Damn.
That should kill
My
me.
leg. Damn it.
This isn't what I asked for at all.
Jesus. That's really good.
This is the best reveal ever.
My leg.
My leg. Oh man, that is like one of my favorite characters in SpongeBob, like of all time.
And he's not even a main character. They should have made him a main character.
Yeah,
Is
right?
your favorite? Who's your favorite character in SpongeBob? Like, if you had to pick one character,
Patrick
Patrick.
for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Patrick's sick.
Probably Patrick.
Yeah.
Uh, what's your favorite, Kenny?
Mine is the bum surfer dude who gets buried and left in high tide. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
I
Yeah.
remember that, yeah.
That guy is my favorite character.
I think mine would have to be the legit like one dude that when SpongeBob and Patrick were delivering chocolate. He picks it up. He's like, chocolate, chocolate, chocolate.
From that same episode had another gem, which was the guy who was like, every morning I break my arms, every body, every afternoon,
Ooh.
like every night I lie awake in pain until the heart attacks put
Oh,
me
that's right, yeah.
until the heart attacks put me to sleep.
Wait, in that same episode, there was like an old lady who like, I remember when they first invented chocolate. I always hated it.
Dude, that episode is actually like probably one of the best like SpongeBob episodes. Right up there with Band Geeks,
Yeah.
the one where they play at the Super Bowl, which was an absolute national treasure, bro.
Like, I'm glad I got to experience SpongeBob as a child.
Honestly,
You know what I mean?
me too. Like it's one of those things you can't really go back, but man, like it was a good ride. A good ride.
100% agree, yeah.
SpongeBob.
Oh, speaking of SpongeBob, have you guys ever watched the clip I sent you a while back, the SpongeBob anime?
Yeah.
That shit was.
I watched part of it, yeah.
That shit was
SpongeBob
ridiculous.
hentai.
It's funny.
Oh god.
They even I don't know if you guys saw the English dub, but that was just hilarious. Oh shoot! I am going to sleep.
For a second, I was thinking you were talking IRL. Like, oh, okay, man, I'll talk to you later. Then I guess
Yeah.
That
that's
was
one.
really random.
Yeah, that's one way to end a podcast, bro. This is a dude just passing out on you. He's like, "Oh man, I'm sleepy." You just like
Yeah, I'm going to sleep, guys.
start snoring halfway through a live podcast. So I don't know. This will probably not apply to Tyler as much, but like everyone else might. Maybe it might. What's the weirdest types of videos you watch on YouTube?
Oh, what are you saying? Tyler doesn't watch weird videos? I'm pretty sure he does.
I've probably seen at least one. I need to think about it though.
Yeah,
Just one.
Just one.
yeah. I mean, he literally just said earlier that he doesn't go on YouTube. Like,
I mean, I use it for music and stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
but
Let me try to remember one.
music isn't slipping into the weird side of YouTube, bro. Like,
No, I
There's a
was.
channel where it's like a guy just feeds crab, like his crab, just stuff.
are you serious?
he feeds his crab.
Yeah, he has like a single crab. Like I guess I don't know if he just brought it up from the beach or what, but like he'll feed it like potato chips and like noodles, and people just watch this crab eat stuff.
Huh.
It's pretty weird.
That is pretty weird, actually. I'll go with that's a good one. All right. What about you, Ellie? What's,
I think this one video about a cult. Everybody eats their own fingernails and swallows their own boogers, and like they
Oh,
eat
what
their
the
own
hell?
shit. Yeah, because they do that every single day, believing that's like what the body's supposed to do, and that's how you keep your immune system strong and blah blah blah.
that's insane.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, yeah, that qualifies. that's up
Pretty
there.
weird, yeah.
That is up there. Holy crap. Oh man.
There's
What
a
about
lot of weird religions out there, man.
you? Dude, yeah. We were actually talking about that a little bit I think yesterday. We're talking about like the birth of new religions and how like older religions have to like evolve over time or else they just kind of fade out, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like one of those things that like there's the Jedi religion is taking hold and becoming legitimate, you know? It's insane.
Scientology.
Dude,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that one came out of freaking nowhere.
Yo.
Well, that's been around for a long time, though.
Yeah, I had never
That's
heard
crazy.
it became mainstream. That's freaking nuts.
They have like an absurd amount of power, like Scientologists.
Yeah.
Well, because they
It's
target
pretty
people
weird.
who are powerful. You know what I mean? It's a smart way of doing it. You want power, get a bunch of powerful people.
Yeah, but Kenny,
Mhm.
what was your question again?
I don't remember.
I was like weird videos
Yeah,
you've seen
what
on
are
YouTube.
weird videos or weird videos you like to watch on YouTube or you've seen?
You know, I've watched a lot of YouTube. I just can't seem to remember. The one that
Are
comes
you
in
kidding
mind.
me? Dude, are you kidding me? You send me like a video a day at least. At
Yeah,
least.
yeah, I know, but hold on. Though I'm trying to think because there's a lot. Like I see a lot of videos, so that's why I can't really answer that.
How about stinks nice and good?
Yeah,
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's weird as fuck.
that's right
Uh,
up there.
Yeah, the Bugs Bunny one was kind of creepy. He's like, "You're looking like a double wide surprise." Oh, hold on. We all talked about this, but I want to talk. I want to mention this in the podcast, right?
Of course you do.
No. Listen. So like, so
You're
me
right.
Cannon, right? When he made that Bugs Bunny video, like a lot of people were watching it, and this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. So like a lot of people watched it or whatever, and it was getting a lot of views, and then it got like blocked.
Mhm.
I don't even know why, but like there was another video, right, of like I guess like everyone's like sad that that video got was taken down,
Yeah.
and they mentioned like since they what was it since they literally just took the video down, they
copyright.
yeah, copyright. That means like Bugs Bunny is a rapist in canon.
Canonical.
And it's like, it is kind of true because like if you think about it, like why the hell would Warner Brothers would demonetize a video that wasn't even made from their actual company unless like they're not admitting to something. And there was and
Yeah.
here's another funny thing too, like there was a part in that video where Elmer Fudd, he dropped his gun and left, right?
Mhm.
Well, HBO Max decided to have Elmer Fudd not use a gun anymore, and everyone was complaining about that. But there's a logical reason why, and it wasn't because we didn't want to use cartoon characters using guns. No, it's because Elmer Fudd literally just like dropped his gun and left because
He
Bugs
was
Bunny was about to rape him.
He was fleeing from Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, and that is officially canon.
That is
Dude, I feel
hilarious.
like I like the first 2 seconds of that video had me cracking up. Like when he went, yeah, what's up, Doc? And immediately he has a big ass neck.
Oh, you look.
And he's like, oh, you're looking like a shit.
Damn,
So surprised.
that is, dude.
Oh my god, dude. The video was so intense.
It was like the funniest video he made too. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it
Was
was.
it?
Horrifying is what it is.
Most of his videos are horrifying, dude. It's just
Yeah,
like
right.
I don't know. That man has a way of making things insanely like visceral.
Yeah,
Like,
one of his recent ones was like Bugs Bunny. No, not Bugs Bunny. Oh my god, I'm talking about that. It was whenever this fat dude, I guess he wanted to eat something healthy, and Tony the Tiger comes out. He was like, "Are you forgetting something, Joshua?" Oh my god.
bro, what was it? I like that guy's videos though. They're pretty. I don't know. They're different. I'll give him that. They're very different.
Yeah.
Like instead
The
of
guy-
setting out to try and entertain people, he tries to disturb them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that the same guy that made the Goofy on Trial video?
Oh no, that one's hilarious though.
Dude, no, that's something different. But good lord, that's insane. Oh man. I have.
Here, I got a question.
All
Go
right.
for it.
If you had the power to alter anything in reality, what would it be? Like here, I'll go first. Like if I could control anything and like alter the way of life, I would give everybody 2 heads.
Oh god.
Yeah, like that. You know that episode of Family Guy where he's got a happy head and a sad head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like that, where you get either show one emotion or another. So we're all bipolar, pretty much.
Dude,
Oh, that's horrible.
okay. All right.
Honestly-
So you're talking about something like that, like okay.
I think we'd all be able to understand each other because we would all know each other's emotions.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That just reminded me of like King Ghidorah from like the new Godzilla movie.
What would I change? Oh my god.
I'd want peace in the world.
Yeah, I was gonna choose something boring.
Like what?
Peace in the world.
Of course, Tyler.
predictable.
All right, Kenny. What?
Honestly, a second head, but it's just a regular head would be okay.
I think Tyler's a little too intelligent for his own good.
He's everything he swore to destroy.
God damn, people who read books.
Oh man. Me personally, if I could change one major thing in like day-to-day like reality, I guess. Dang, dude, what would I change? You know what? Let's make it a fun toss-up. I would make superpowers real, like random, and like everyone would have everybody. I'm talking like literally everybody would have a random like ability.
I already
There'd
know.
be too much chaos.
Of
Way
course.
too much chaos.
But see, you were saying I'm not doing this because it's the good thing to do. I'm just doing it because it'd be hilarious to watch.
You do it for the chaos.
Yeah, I'm doing it because it'd be fun to watch. It'd be like, dang, look at that guy right there. He can fly. Look at that guy. He's super strong. Wow, that guy can just explode. That's a single use ability right there.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
Yo, I can see Kenny because I remember you always tell me you want to use telekinesis and all that.
Yeah, dude. Best superpower, 100%
Mm.
telekinesis.
Yeah.
Well, that and time
Telekinesis.
travel.
Oh yeah.
Like if I can control everything with my mind on like a cellular level, like nothing can stop me.
True.
It's over. It's like, oh man, look at you, you're
Super
gonna
speed.
yeah, super speed, freeze time. Like, all right, like no, here, better yet, all things that have biological cellular components within a 5-foot radius of me stop, like cease. That's it. That's how you solve that problem. It's like, cease.
No, I gotcha.
Motherfucker freezes. I deconstruct him on side. You basically be Doctor Manhattan.
Yeah.
That's it. But
Well,
I would still have normal skin tone, so I wouldn't be a fucking freak.
no, I gotcha. Shit. Shoot. But well, that was a good question. Let
Yeah,
me.
dude. Go answer them now.
Well, mine. I feel like you guys already know.
No, that's why we asked the question.
I know. No. I mean, Ellie, you already know.
Yeah,
Like
you gotta
I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna say it anyways because.
What is it?
Well, I would resurrect the dinosaurs.
Oh my god, Mangy.
That
That's a good
or
Dinosaurs, they already serve their purpose. We don't need them.
Yeah,
No,
they're oil now, Manny. God,
no, screw that.
They're all.
don't you understand?
You know what to eat up? Like T-Rex steak,
Oh
Dude, I
yeah,
would
that would be
take-
delicious.
I would
ground
put there's
stegosaurus.
pretty much nothing I wouldn't eat. You know, like any one of God's living creatures, I would probably eat. Like yeah,
At least once. Just give it a
at
try.
least yeah, just to try it. Because what if I really like it? You know what I mean? Like, what if platypus is delectable? I don't know. I don't know.
You know, I was telling Manny the other day, all the animals of Cuba are extinct.
Yeah, I don't think so because I talked to your cousin about that, and she says there's still
All they
animals
have,
around.
no, all they have is goats. You know, domestic animals. Wait, is a pig domestic? Yeah, it is, right?
Yeah.
Pigs, chickens, horses, cows. That's it. They don't have any wild animals in Cuba other than like snakes and little birds.
Oh, there you go.
What
You
the-
can eat
I mean-
snake.
Like human elephants.
I mean, what did they used to have? You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like,
They still have like this. I forget what it's called. There's like a big ass hamster, but they're like super rare.
Huh.
And you'll probably spot a turtle here and there, but supposedly, according to what my dad said, they used to have more animals and everybody ate it.
that makes sense.
But yeah. Okay, let me ask you guys something. Just this is an interesting question.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Now, out of the two, what would you rather do? Right? Would you
Mhm.
rather have? Would you rather bang a super?
Both.
No.
Go ahead.
When
Oh,
always when
okay.
you compare something to banging somebody, the other option is just as good.
Yeah, they're both good.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, I could have just said something like, "Oh yeah, you know, I'm a like the transsexual homosexuals." So I'm just joking. But yeah. So it'll be a super hot model. Like she's really thick, very slim, like thick slim.
Okay, continue, please.
10-10, whatever.
All right, yeah.
Shakira, yeah.
Her, yeah, pretty much
Yeah.
that status. Yeah.
Fucking Beyonce. I got you. All right.
Or bang two girls that are kind of mediocre.
So it's
Well, you-
either a 10 or two fives.
Yeah.
Probably
Uh,
10.
yeah, whatever.
All right.
2 Shakira.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be no point. Well, not like really bad looking. The two girls, like not really bad looking. Like they're probably like a 6 or a 7 at the very least. But
Uh,
No, I mean, I'd take quality over quantity on that one.
yeah. Sure.
All right.
Oh,
I
got
think
a
I'd
question.
take the. I don't know.
Oh,
It's
he's
a hard one.
Yeah.
yeah, he's married man.
Yeah.
choose his wife, two of his wives.
Thank you, Tyler, for being my moral, my conscience.
So
Yeah, what he said. What he said.
This is a
Okay.
hypothetical. In this hypothetical world, you're not married, dude. Hypotheticals are never real. Point.
Oh, there's a bear.
Hold on. Do I have a hypothetical? Let me think. Let me think about. Let me see if I can
Is
think
there a
of one.
bear?
Because hypothetical.
I got a question if you guys want to answer.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Only
Alright,
if you
so
want
you
to.
know how they have like lab-grown meat now?
Mm-hmm.
You can grow beef, you can grow chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means you could grow chameleon, you could grow ostrich, you could grow any meat you want.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that would be a viable business model to sell like weird exotic meat
No.
as like steaks to rich people?
No.
Are you sure?
Mm.
Okay, if you would have to be very careful about how you marketed it, because the moment a normal human being, knows that it is that grown, it immediately has a stigma of like
Yeah.
the unnatural to it. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I no,
I need a chameleon burger.
I would eat a chameleon burger, but I don't know, like, if it's vat grown. I'm telling you right now, commercially, if it is vat grown, which you have to disclose, you know what I mean? Like, you can't, like, the FDA is not going to let you just get away with that. You have to say how it was made. You know what I mean?
I think regardless, there's still
You have
market.
yeah. I mean, yes, there's a niche market. Will it be profitable? I don't. Not initially. I don't think it will be initially profitable. Will it become profitable? Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Kenny.
Because, like, yeah, 100%. Like, if somebody said, hey, this is some vat grown chameleon meat, like, do you want a burger? And I'd be like, fucking plate it up, my man. But I'm not everybody. You know what I mean? I'm weird. Like, I'm an odd guy. I like trying weird things. Like,
Yeah,
average.
I'll try weird things, but like there's gotta be a limit, you know. You can't just try every little thing
Yeah,
just
yeah.
because you're curious.
Man, I don't know. I would, because you
I
could
mean,
you could like clone mammoth and then just have
bro,
that
that would be
grow
so cool.
mammoth meat.
Mammoth burgers? Holy crap.
I'm just
Dude,
saying.
if they keep that up, I'm pretty sure they'll clone human flesh and just like feed people
That's,
fake human flesh.
that's been done.
Really?
Well, cloning human
Yeah,
flesh.
it
I don't know
was
about eating it, but
Cannibalism?
no eating it. Yeah, yeah, no, yeah. It was a joint art project between a scientist and an artist. They made this swab. You like swab your cheek,
Yeah.
and you can grow. It's really nasty, but you can grow steaks out of your own cheek.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Ugh.
Yeah.
so they ate. It was auto cannibalism. He ate himself.
It's kind of horrifying, honestly.
Is that what happened? The dude ate himself.
I don't think anyone's used it, but
I
it's
mean, you
it's
just
been built. It was an art project.
That's
but,
art.
but he ate it, is what you're saying.
I didn't say anyone ate it. I'm saying if you wanted to, you could.
Okay,
So it's legal. Shit. Shoot.
cannibalism.
I don't know about.
I don't know that cannibalism is legal. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, somebody must have. I don't know. I mean, I guess if somebody volunteered their body.
Such a weird gray area, though. Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, because I mean, isn't in some areas outright cannibalism is illegal? So I don't know if that would meet the criteria.
Yeah, like, it's not technically a person, especially if you're eating your own clone flesh.
That's crazy.
That's
It's
such
pushing boundaries.
yeah, that's such a weird gray area. Like, what is that? I don't know. That's something that I can't even, like, really wrap my head.
That's
It
how
it,
sad it is,
it,
dude.
it feels like an abomination, but
No, yeah,
I'm gonna stick with that gut feeling. It feels like an abomination. I'm gonna stick with
Yeah,
that.
that's horrible.
It's what I'm most comfortable with. Oh man, that is rough.
What do
It'll
you
be
eat? Human
horrible,
flesh?
Snake.
Would you eat human flesh for like $1 million?
Yes.
Hell no.
You know what? For $1 million, yeah.
You have. I think you underestimate how few scruples I have when it comes to $1 million.
Yeah, I'd do it too for $1 million.
For $1 million, like
Well, how
'cause-
much meat are we talking
Yeah,
about?
exactly. See, you didn't even ask the important question. Somebody's saying like a teaspoonful. It's like, yeah, bro, bring it over. I'll
Oh, I didn't say what body part either.
Is it cooked? I'll wolf it down. Put enough butter on it. I don't care.
Some guys,
Do I have to eat the whole thing or what?
some guy's testicle.
Oh, Rocky
Oh.
Mountain oyster. Properly prepared, I'll give it a go. I don't know. I mean,
Ew.
dude, $1 million can buy me a lot of therapy. All right, like
You would eat some guy's balls, dude.
a single testicle. I would for a single testicle for $1 million. I'd consider it.
I mean, if you eat one, you might as well eat two, right?
I'm not eating two. Like, come on, that wasn't part of the deal.
Yeah,
Like, the deal
Make
was taking
Ellie,
the
you
ball.
have to-
make you some spaghetti and balls.
No. You have to use like you have to give them 2 million for 2 testicles.
Yeah, I'd be like $2 million for two. Like, yeah, I'd start bargaining at that point. You want me to eat two? You give me $2 million.
And then 4
Yeah, you're smart.
And then put in another 4 million for the penis.
A group of American scientists and designers has developed what? Ouroboros steak.
Ouroboros? Oh, the snake eating its own tail. That's what you're talking about. Like,
Yeah,
they
that's
just
the name of the art project.
they
Yeah.
they eat themselves. I don't approve of self cannibalism. I think it's called auto cannibalism, but I don't know. I don't approve of that shit.
It
Just
makes
die.
me wonder, like, you know, how cannibals get affected with, I think it's called prions or whatever.
Yeah.
Would that happen to you if you were a cannibal with yourself?
That's a good question because like there is no foreign like protein entering you. It is all something that already exists in you.
How come like organ transplants and like a heart transplant is okay, but eating flesh is not?
That's a good question.
I think it's the
Stop.
stigma of consumption. You know what I mean? Like you are
Stop.
using it to sustain your own life. It's like you're taking other life to sustain yours.
Or
Whereas
you can get a dick. You can get a dick transplant.
that's hilarious.
That's true.
Yeah, that is funny. Feel bad for the dude that
Well,
that
the
happened
dude
to
who
though.
the dude who lost it's probably dead, and the dude who needs it, just a horrible accident.
Or the chick that needs it.
Yeah.
Oh
that,
yeah,
that,
true. Surgery.
that too.
Could
yeah,
you just grow
yeah.
your own? Like, is the technology there?
I don't think. Well, that would have some. That would be some stem cell research.
Yeah, we're like geckos growing a new dick.
You just shed it when you're scared, you know? You run away, walk around on the ground.
I'm in danger. Just fucking throws his dick at the
Oh shit!
Oh man,
Oh man.
that's hilarious. Dude, I never answered the question earlier, but if anybody's curious as to what kind of videos I watch, I actually enjoy watching chiropractic adjustment videos.
Oh, so do I, dude. I watch those all the time.
Those are fantastic. Yeah, you've never seen the videos of people getting chiropractic adjustments?
I'm pretty sure
I
I've
like
seen
watching.
one.
I like watching those two old chiropractors. I forgot their name. They're like the biggest ones.
I don't even know any of them, bro. I just watched a guy like pull at someone's backswing, and you hear the vertebra popping. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like this is craziest way of doing anything. It's cool. Like I want to like. I don't know. You guys probably already know this because I feel like I've mentioned it once or twice, but like I have like chronic back pain that's been with me since I was like 13.
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to get a chiropractic adjustment, but I don't know. I've never gone or whatever.
Do you know what caused your back pain?
No idea. Probably me being fat.
You know what I think it caused it? Maybe I was there the day it happened. It was at your cousin's house.
Mm-hmm.
And they had this hammock for a little while, and they were turning that thing like they're like pushing you, and you're like, all right, and then he did a complete 360, Well, it didn't make it to 360. Once you were at 180, you went straight down,
Oh,
and you
oh,
landed right on your ass.
Damn.
you know what? Yeah, I think that because yeah, you take enough impacts directly to the butt, and your back it just loses its alignment.
Dude, I felt it in my gut. I'm like, ah.
Uh,
That must have been
yeah,
painful.
Dude,
yeah,
you were so mad. You went home, you forgot your glasses, and I'm like, Kenny, you forgot your glasses.
dude, I bet I was mad. The hell, like mistreated my entire life.
Yeah, dude, I thought they were screwed over doing that.
Dude, I mean, I don't know. I've been injured so many times in my
Yeah, me
life
too.
that
Me too.
I don't know what's causing what anymore. You know what I mean? Like you're just sitting around like, man, everything hurts, but you know, it's been hurting for a long time, so I guess this is just normal life.
Yeah.
Dude, I need to go get that's like my new thing now. I'm like identifying what's wrong with me and hoping that I can figure out a way to fix it.
I got
Stem cells.
Yeah, right. Just mash them all over my body.
Honestly, stretching fixes a lot of problems.
I do that, dude. I do like a lot of like I try to anyway. Like stretches, stair steppers, stuff like that, just to like try and keep semi limber. And it does help, but like I
Oh,
don't know, like I said, the back pain, bro, that's been with me since I was like 13.
You
Like
ever
I
get a CT
so
scan? Like, do you know what the problem is?
no, I have no idea. I've never actually gone and seen somebody for this specific problem, so I
Because
kind of
a lot of people have been fixed just by a chiropractor visit. Like a single visit could help you.
that's what I want to do. Yeah, go and just like see somebody because it's gonna be one of those things where they're like, dude, what is like your spine is screwed, bro. And be like,
Yeah.
You got a
Hey
nut.
guys,
Literally.
I'll be right back.
all right, man.
all right.
Grow your own human meat kit is technically not cannibalism. Okay, yeah. Okay.
I mean, it depends on the definition of
It's auto cannibalism. It has its own, it's not technically cannibalism, it's technically auto cannibalism, the process of eating one's own flesh.
You
Like
know, actually, Kenny.
it's a type of cannibalism. Jesus Lord.
Yeah, I think that would make it cannibalism. Like I don't know, if the journalist who wrote this article consulted his lawyers about what is and is not.
Yeah, like that to me is technically cannibalism. It's just it's a different type of cannibalism.
You gonna say something, Manny?
Um, I mean, it's not really weird, but a lot of videos I've been watching lately are like, you know how like people could the crazy things with the new systems now. How like the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, how like
Mhm.
a lot of people are actually just trying to I'm trying to say like, you know, some of the devices aren't working or like they try to say that they're not working and that the PlayStation 5 is being bought by scammers and then the scammers are selling it for like $1,000 or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've actually seen that. Like, there was a dude who bought like 3,500 units of PS5s and was scalping the shit out of them.
Yeah.
I
And
think I told
it's
you the same thing that happened. Like, one of the scammers like got robbed.
Oh,
Like, they died. No, I didn't tell you guys. There was one of the guys who was scalping the PS5s. Someone doxed him, and then he got robbed. So basically, someone found his information, and then someone else broke into his house and stole PS5.
that is hilarious.
Freaking savages out there, man. Like it's just wolves eating wolves, bro. That's all it is out there.
It's karma.
I've
dude.
never been to Disney World.
Oh no! Welcome back. Brother.
Speaking of that, you know they announced a Nintendo Land in Universal Japan, right?
Did they?
Yeah, like it's gonna
All the way
open
in
up.
Japan.
Yeah, like IGN said it, and I was looking at it. I was like, "Oh, this is cool," but then I saw that it was from Japan, so I was just like, "Yeah, I don't
So
care
far
anymore."
away, it might as well be in Japan.
Yeah, right. Like, I don't really care anymore because it's like, I mean, the odds of me going there are slim at this point.
I don't. I would never. I don't know that I'd want to go anymore. when I was younger, the only reason I would ever want to travel was to like I don't know, be a guy and eat food. So it's
Yeah.
not like there's no other purpose for me to travel other than now to travel is just to eat food. Like
Yeah.
I
I
don't
just
care.
want to see mountains.
To be honest, with the virus, we wouldn't even be able to travel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
that's true. That is very true.
I just want to see nature.
Yeah,
Right.
anymore. That's kind of my little kicker. I enjoy it, but I don't know.
I always.
Dude, this
Yeah,
thing
I
has
mean,
been
I'd
going
love to travel just to say,
Yeah,
oh, I went there and ate this, that kind of thing.
yeah, exactly. Like my real dream was always to go to a German Brauhaus, like one of the beer houses in Germany, and just get slammed and eat a shit ton of sausages and drink a bunch of beer. Like that would be a great time. And listen to a bunch of drunk German people sing songs.
Yeah.
Like to me that would be fantastic because like what else is there to life? There's not that people are out here trying to find
Jealous
like
being a drunk German.
people are out here trying to find purpose. I'm just trying to have nice beer and good sausage. Like that's my whole mo, man.
Yeah. We were planning a road trip, but I don't know. We can fit like 8 people in the truck.
Dude, I would be 100% down for a road trip if I had that kind of time.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
the problem. Is like everybody's got something going on.
Mhm.
Yeah, dude, we just gotta
Everyone has
wait.
to work.
I'm telling you right now, when we retire, that'll just be the thing we do. It's like, hey, where are we going this month? You know what I mean?
Right.
Because you got like it's that struggle, the push to retirement, like with the
I don't
goal
even
in
know how
mind.
many years I have left. What year will it be when I'm retired?
I don't know,
Yeah, for
man.
real.
Nah.
That's
You
30
can
something more
retire.
years.
You can retire at 60. Like I'm trying to. I'm
Yeah.
making my moves now. I'm working all I can. I'm trying to work all I can. Crap, man. You get like the
That old man I work with, he's literally only working until he's 62, and then he's just gonna retire.
hell yeah, dude. That's the way. That's the way to do it. And then after that, you just like you go and you do stuff. You gotta do something. And I think
Yeah.
that's got to be the plan for us, man. We all get like RVs and we just travel as an RV convoy. You know what I mean? Like just park at the
No.
next RV park, play D&D, and like eat
Right.
food.
No. I'm trying to remember. Oh. There's this lady that worked with us. I think she also lost her job, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I guess like she was Ellie told me, but like she was selling her house and pretty much like decided to invest in an RV and to travel all over the U.S. or something like that.
Yeah, Rose.
People are
Yeah.
still doing that. We got
And
we
did he
got
just call her an old lady?
Did I?
yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Dang.
But what was I
I'm
gonna
sorry.
say?
She isn't. She's actually really nice and pretty hot.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah.
Like if you're listening to this, I am so sorry.
Yeah, I had a
It's
control
fine.
Manny at that job. I'm like, dude, come on.
Relax.
She's
Yeah.
like literally old enough to be your grandma.
Oh my god. No, dude, like Kenny, if you met her, your mouth would have started watering. Cause like
I'm also.
she had mountains
Oh, nice.
and she was very flirtatious. So it's
That's
like
always
it
nice.
yeah, so it's like yeah.
I mean, I get it. I got you.
She owned the mountains. Wow, must be really wealthy.
Right? Damn. But what was I gonna say? Oh god. Yeah, that's kind of like the idea that we had is like we were planning on like once we retire to just like leave. Like Rowan can have the house. Like if we get a house, it's like you just take the house. We're out of here. Like we don't even care. We're just gonna die on the road somewhere.
That's the way it should be. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll do what I can in my life. That way, I can give you what I can, so that you have it a little bit easier,
You know,
and then
really,
just
that's the goal. Yeah.
just live your life, do the best you can.
How about the 4 of us, or everybody else that are close to us, just save up like 25 grand and we buy a shitload of land?
I'm okay with that. I kind of already wanted to do that. You can ask Tyler, we were already in the process of doing that. Then I freaking got thyroid cancer and everything got put on hold.
So,
Freaking
yeah, horrible.
stupid.
Yeah.
No,
A friend of mine, he's
stupid.
he's an engineer, and we
Add
were
rock
talking
salt.
about what?
I'm telling Manny, add rock salt to that meal.
Oh yeah.
No, it'll be salted. It's not even a joke.
All right. Let me. Okay, so you return.
But it's so hard today for like people our age to buy a house to retire. He's
Yeah.
he's talking about buying like a tenant house, I guess, and then it would just be everybody pitches in to buy it, everybody gets a room, and it's like that's your, house basically.
Yeah.
Like the way I guess Italian families did it back in New York, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
And it works, man. I mean, like, the thing is, like, what is it? What's it called? The nuclear family is like, that's an American, put meat, man. Just meat. Doesn't matter what it is. The nuclear family is
I'm
like,
trying to increase its health. Oh,
well, add meat, bro. You just make that meat, a salted meat food. But, the nuclear family was like a thing that we kind of came up with as an American institution back in like the 50s when everybody had the ideal American life, where it
Yeah,
was like, oh, that the house with like the two kids, the husband and the wife. When
the
like
white picket fence, two
yeah,
couples.
yeah, when like in Europe, like the way things go is like you live with your family until like forever, basically. You know what I mean? It's the family clan raises the new generation, and then they all take care of the old.
Yeah, like grandpa, grandma, mother, I guess like husband, and then the kid. They're all living in one
Yeah, and
house.
then when the
Yeah,
grandparents pass, like it passes on to the next cycle, and it's not. I don't know. Like in our society, it's such a strange thing, but it really isn't. Like
no,
it's
it's way more human.
yeah, it's the way it should be. We should all be like doing our best to take care of each other. That's just sort of the way it goes.
Yeah, my same friend, the one who's the engineer, I guess he's like, I think it's half Scottish, half Greek, but in their neighborhood, that's basically what they do. Like, they've got this tight knit like Greek family. Everybody owns a house, but they're all close together. So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
oh, I'm gonna go visit my aunt. Oh, my grandma will be watching the kids, tonight. So it's it's good for
Yeah,
everybody.
it is because you get like it makes for a well balanced human being because you get like a really well rounded person. Like they have all these different like people who influence them and like how they view the world, and it's like it's a mix of old and new, which
Yeah,
is what you need. You need the experience of an older person and the vision of a younger person to be able to like push forward and make something of yourself. Because if all you have is one or the other, you're not
Yeah.
getting a full picture. Like what's that? What's the saying? You can't see where you're going if you don't know where you've been. Like it's just true. It's rough to make a plan when you don't have any idea. Like growing up myself, like with my parents, it was a little tough because like my parents like they didn't know jack shit. They still barely, they kind of get the United States, but not really. Like you know what I mean? They're Mexican at heart. Like that's who they are. That's their identity culturally. So like coming here, they didn't understand the social system, like, the structure of the way things worked here. So like me growing up, it was a crapshoot. Me figuring it out. You know what I mean? It's like would I understand it?
Yeah.
Because
You and
I
me both, dude.
bro, because think about it, like especially that you and me both, we never fit in with the Hispanic culture we were born into. We just
Yeah.
didn't. We were too different. We just weren't. We weren't the typical Hispanic.
It's like we're very Americanized, but
Yeah,
then like we still want to be Hispanic to fit in with our family.
yeah.
yeah,
But we see it's like we outsmart them pretty much because they have like this poor man mentality,
they do.
and it's like they don't see themselves as like developing. It's like they want to stay at like I get it, you want to be humble, but that doesn't mean you have to like not grow. Like my parents have been in this country for so long, dude,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and they're still not citizens. They could be, but they're still not. and it just baffles me as to why.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way with my grandparents too, because like, I'm not saying, I'm smarter than them. They're wiser, but like there's certain things I know more than my grandparents. Like,
Yeah.
they speak Spanish, and my
Yeah.
grandma hasn't really feel bad, but like my grandma hasn't really finished. She only went to the third grade, and that's it. Like in Cuba, and back
Yeah.
then, she was poor, and it's kind of sad, honestly. But it's
Well,
like,
yeah, but I mean that's the thing with everybody. Like and it's like you said, it's wisdom. Like they're world weary. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But because they don't like they can't fathom a way of like moving on, like advancing beyond that. You know what I mean?
It's
Yeah, like
just
straight
they
up, I
know
was telling you guys how yesterday, the fact that my grandfather had 36 kids, bro.
Dude, yeah,
oh
holy
yeah,
crap.
Like,
that's ridiculous.
That
insane.
dude,
is
you're talking to my cousin right now. You're dating my cousin. Ask her how many cousins she has. She won't be able to tell you right off the bat. She's gonna have to do the math.
dude,
She tells me that she has like five aunts or something like that.
I couldn't in my mind imagine having 36 siblings.
Dude, hold
Yeah.
on.
Does he
Like,
even did like he raise them all, or was it like
Say it again.
just move around? Like, did he raise them all in one house, or did he like
Oh
move
no, hell
around?
no, no. He died young.
Oh damn!
What happened was he married my grandma. Not Manny, not her grandparents on my dad's side. I'm referring to. He married my grandma and had 9 with her, and then he cheated on her with 2 different women for like 8 years.
What?
God damn.
And yeah, he had a bunch of other kids, and then he had a really good job. He was a sculptor, so he would do like like he would maintain and just sculpt like political figures and stuff like that all over the country, and he would travel abroad and stuff like that. So he had a little bit of money, but still not enough to leave behind after he died.
Holy crap, dude.
It's crazy. What a life.
Right?
Yeah, and then my cousin, the one that Manny's dating now, she has 5 aunts, 6 including her mom, and 2 uncles. One of them died. And then that same grandpa had 2 other women, and he's got like 6 other kids somewhere else.
That's
So yeah,
crazy.
that's not cool.
Oh man, you got the hot blood in your veins then.
No, it's not good, dude. As in, like, you're bound to not. Is it called incest? Once you're
Oh,
like
I get
if you
I get what you're saying. Like
yeah, you'll bump
those
into a
kids.
cousin. You're like, damn, and then you don't
Yeah,
realize that's like your third cousin.
yeah,
Yeah.
I get you. I get you. That's actually a good point. It's not that big an island. You know what I mean? It's
No,
not.
it's not.
Holy crap.
So you got to make sure the person you like doesn't look anything like you.
Dude, fucking 36 though. That is like a marked percentage of the total population. Like he might be like 0.02% of the population.
Jesus
Because
Christ.
that
Think
was
about it.
what you said. He had 36 kids. If those kids had kids, that's even more grandkids. It's
That's
probably like
like
90 Ellies running around.
yeah, that's a metric somewhere though, bro. Seriously, like holy shit.
Honestly, I don't know 10%. I only know probably like 5 or 10% of my cousins.
Fuck me, bro. It's like my family. Like I know I know all my aunts and uncles. There's no real mysteries. My mom's side, I have a shit ton of aunts and like 2 uncles. My dad's side, I have a shit ton of uncles and like 1 aunt. So it's like it's manageable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You want to hear something crazy?
Go ahead.
Back in the '90s, sometime we had to go down to Miami for my dad to renew his green card, right?
Yeah.
And while we are there, they call another guy named the same exact thing as my dad, born on the same exact day,
Holy
right?
crap.
and they didn't confirm because they didn't like exchange numbers or anything. But like, isn't that weird? We're from the same small town. We have the same name. They both left like completely like.
Do
Is
they
it?
look the same?
He was taller than my dad. He looked more Caucasian-ish. But it could be because it depends on the mom too. You know.
Oof.
Yeah.
Had the same
Yeah,
name as my dad. That was just like crazy. And my dad doesn't have a very common name either.
that's a little like that's maybe calling the parents and being like, "Hey, can I talk to my dad for a second?"
Dude, Jerry Springer would have had a bomb in Cuba.
Bro, hell yeah, and then would have gone wild. Jesus, dude. May not,
Like you are the dad,
not
36
yeah.
times.
Dude, you know what I just realized? I'm talking smack about my family on the internet.
I would just.
I just call
Bro, it's
I
not
just
even it's not even talking smack. You're pointing out actual facts. Like
that's true, but I just called my grandpa's man whores pretty much.
Damn. Yeah, I
but
just realized that. Like, we're on the internet. I kind
That's
of feel
not
bad
it.
about
but
what I mentioned
they
about my
were
grandparents.
they were, bro. But they were. Yeah, man, we've been going for like almost 2 hours. You think this is good?
Yeah.
I think maybe we should call it, bro.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna call it.
Actually, we've been going for 2 hours.
Should I
Man.
even edit this video or?
Why? You already live streamed it.
Yeah, true. I feel
It's
bad
here,
though. Jesus.
here, bro. Why?
I
We're
don't
just
think.
talking. We're just talking, bro. Like,
Yeah. All
that's
right.
what
Well.
a
Yeah.
podcast is. Honesty.
Yeah. Well, I'll just call it a day then. I'll just.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Anyways. Thank you for watching this. Gameplay of Breath of the Wild. Sorry that it didn't. It wasn't all that great, but whatever. But please, if you enjoy the video and the content, just hit like, share, and please subscribe. That would really help me a lot. And any final words before we head out?
Yeah, man. There you go. Tune in next week when we all yell at Manny for making fun of epileptics.
What?
Oh my goodness.
That is messed up, dude. Oh wow.
See, he's doing it now. We should just dogpile this man.
Oh man.
Oh shoot.
Tyler.
For the all right, go ahead, Tyler. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, just do your stretches, brush your teeth, you know.
All right, Ellie.
I like how last time you just said brush your teeth. So I'm imagining every episode you're just gonna add more.
Yeah, brush your teeth and eat your vegetables, and then
Brush
the
your
next
teeth, do your
episode,
stretches, fucking comb your hair every day.
hey, just make sure you beat your meat.
Pet a dog. So you're like, oh, God.
Oh man.
Yeah, I just want to say cannibalism is bad. It's a sin, or if you don't want to see it as a sin, it's very unnatural and it's not meant to be. So
Yo,
it's
You know
bad.
what? I think that's something we can all get behind.
But I would
I
like
agree.
to. I would like to mention one thing. It reminded me of something. Like I remember we were living in Oslo, and my cat ate a lizard. And I got back home, and well, I guess I wasn't there, but when I went to talk to Vincent outside in the porch, Vincent was like, "Yeah, your cat ate a lizard." I was just like, "I mean, it's nature, or whatever." So, and Vincent's like, "Oh, okay. I guess it's okay for me to eat you then." I was like, "What, dude? That's different. What the hell?"
What's going on right now?
Yeah, he does say some wild stuff when he gets mad at you, man. At you
Yeah,
for some reason, specifically you.
yeah, right. It's like, dude, what the hell?
Oh, yeah,
I think I don't know. It's probably because of a big brother figure or something like that. That's why he's like that.
maybe. I don't know. He wants to be your daddy.
No, okay, screw that.
Whoa,
Hell
whoa,
no. That is
whoa,
just
Why
whoa.
you gotta make things
hell
absurd
no.
every time? All right, your papa. He wants to be
No,
your
no. Just stop.
father.
Just stop. You're making it worse.
Bro, you're the fucking one. I can't understand. Like, it's just dad. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. But thank you for tuning in.
The longest ending ever, bro.
Yeah, right? Hey, we're just having
Fecal
fun,
matter.
man. What time is it?
Fecal matter.
Jesus
Fecal
Christ.
matter.